somebody else went through. I got to watch somebody else go through it.
She's all of random other people.
I realized when I started pulling together that I was kind of interested in where things come from, like the materials stuff is made of. You know.
Welcome to the April show at Studio Pause. This month we are showing the artwork by Paige Billin-Frye. I know Paige as a children's book illustrator, but she also makes paper and cuts lettering into paper and takes photographs and combines all these things, different things, to make some beautiful art.
So for me, the really cool thing was actually leading up to this, where I had to sort of figure out, if left to my own devices, what kind of art do I want to make? Because usually there's an editor and an art director and a committee and changes. And so it was very interesting.
I really like having them all grouped together like that on the wall, because it's almost like it's telling a story, and it's got there's like energy flowing between the pictures, so I thought it was great.
I thought I was going to do a lot more lettering, and I ended up doing a lot less lettering. I love cutting things out with an X-Acto knife, and sometimes some of my illustrations are cut paper. So in some ways that's a default for me. I took a calligraphy workshop a couple of years ago, and I was too intimidated to actually do calligraphy, so I started cutting the letters out with an X-Acto knife, and I thought, hey, that works. These photos are shot in tide pools at the mouth of the Duck Trap River in Maine, and our family's been going there for a number of summers now, and I always go over there at low tide, which is often like first thing in the morning, and I just kind of pick my way through the tide pools, and I carry a white card with me. The first time I did it, I was with a friend, and she just finished reading a really crappy paperback, and I said, I need a white card to photograph these things against. So she took her book and she just ripped the cover off and handed it to me, and I carried that around like all week. And so when I find something interesting, I pull it out of the water and I set it against the white card, and then I take photos of it. And I like the fact that it makes me kind of look up close. And since it's often rocks that have things growing on them, there'll be, snails and seaweed and stuff. I think of them as being small world. So I always call them small world. Sush is such a wonderful, enthusiastic person who is so encouraging to other artists. And before she had Studio Pause, she told me that she wanted a space like this where she could have artists come in, or all kinds of people, and find the artist inside themselves, and she's just exactly the right person to do it. And it's so nice to see that she's actually doing exactly what she set out to do.